Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. With the Season 5 Reloaded, we got a brand new event, and let's be honest, the rewards are pretty underwhelming overall. But there is one thing that caught my attention, the new Helical magazine attachment for the PPSH SMG, which should work kind of like a belt-fed magazine for the LMGs. So today we're putting it to the test, taking the PPSH through the early rounds, getting it to Pack-a-Punch Tier 3, upgrading it to Legendary Rarity, and then pushing it all the way to round 55, the Zombie's health cap, to see how it holds up. If you've been enjoying the content lately, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Now, before we jump into the action, let's have a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus, as the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty. Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to Reckoning with the PPSH. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have the new Helical magazine, which is very much like the belt-fed magazine for LMGs, but specifically for this weapon right here. So yeah, we've got 320 rounds in the mag. Holy, we got a legendary tool right off rip. You can't make this up, dude. What? Huh? Like, when are we this lucky? Come on. Oh man, shout out to Treyarch for that one. Okay, nothing in that one, but I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, like I was saying, we also have rapid fire on this bad boy, so we have a fire rate of 1,454 RPM once we actually get double tap, and for the time being we have 1,017, which honestly is not bad at all. Now, in terms of damage, unpack-a-punched, but legendary rarity, we are doing 88 damage on the body shot, which is very nice to see, and 360 damage per critical. Nice. So yeah, definitely some impressive numbers on this bad boy. Granted, we are at legendary rarity, but I mean, I'm not going to reset the video because we don't get this lucky. We never do. Alright, let's get that Rampage Inducer going just so we can get through these early rounds as fast as possible. I will say though, something feels a bit off about the iron sights on this thing. Not the look of them or anything, right? But like, it doesn't feel as accurate as it should be, if that makes sense. It's as if it shoots to the left or right. Like, look at that. That was like bottom right. I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. We'll see where it goes though. Let's get this door opened up. Now we just need to save 2,000 essence to get the next door opened up, and then we can attempt the Deadshot Daiquiri side Easter egg. Ooh, we got a little nuke right there. We'll pop a double points. Very nice. And we'll pop a tactical diffusion. There we go. Easy 4,000 essence. Let's go, baby. Honestly, the overheat meter is not too bad. Okay, now it overheated. I don't know. I think it's going to be terrible once we actually get double tap, but then it's going to get a whole lot better once we pack punch. Fingers crossed it does. Because like when the belt-fed magazine dropped for LMGs, that thing was terrible. It was just constantly overheating until they buffed it. And now it's hands down the best attachment you can use for LMGs. Let's just quickly come through here. Ooh, we can also go for it. Yeah, but it's the last zombie. Okay, let's... Oh my god, yeah, we're legendary. What am I doing? I was about to say we can go for uncommon rarity, but that's just like me being used to going for it. That's crazy. That's gonna... It'll take a while to get used to this, dude. Alright, so let's just come around here and try to shoot the dummies quickly. So we got one dummy back there. I think we hit him in the head. It just looks a bit weird. Maybe it's also this blueprint. We hit the second, but the cans didn't spawn in. Yeah, no, something's not right. Let's try that one more time. If anything, we missed that one, right? But like we're shooting right into it, brother. Something is not right here. Okay, let's just go back around. Try that one more time. Okay, so apparently it was that dummy right there that we missed. Something, no, dude, like we hit it the first, no, something's not right at all. Okay, anyways, let's drop the FOV. Right, decoy out, let's come back here and, yeah, I mean, dude, we're hitting... what do you want me to do, boys? We're hitting the cans. Like, we were shooting right... Okay, no, something's not right with the iron sights. Treyarch, what are you guys doing? And yes, I said Treyarch on purpose. Okay, we're gonna take that portrait as well. There we go. Got a little Commando Klaus round coming in. All right, boys, let's get them... should we go back and just buy Deadshot, though? What do you guys think? Yeah, we could. Because I am not going to attempt that side Easter egg again. That is just not worth it with this thing right now. I mean, yeah, like, look at that. We shot there, but I don't know. It's just a bit off. It's only with this attachment, too, because it worked perfectly fine the other day, like, prior to using this attachment. But, yeah, we have Deadshot Daiquiri now. Let's wait for Zombro to spawn in. We are now doing 400. Let's just confirm. Yep, 400 per critical. Nice. Definitely some solid numbers on this bad boy. And since we have the essence for it, we might as well quickly go for double tap. So once again, double tap's going to increase our fire rate to 1,454. Along with that, we're also going to do double the body damage. So as you guys can see, 176 per body shot now. Nice. Let's check out the fire rate quick. Oh my god, dude, overheat meter is... No, we need to get this thing pack punched ASAP. That is not good at all. This thing overheats in no time. So yeah, maybe consider pack punching her before you go for double tap. Not gonna lie, it feels so weird not having to worry about salvage anymore. All right, pack a punch crystal in this one. No, not in that one. It's gonna be in another one. Just wait, boys. I guarantee it. Hold on, let's maybe get rid of some of these zombies first, though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Spawn in, boys. Spawn in. Entire horde of zombros right there. Yeah, we definitely need to pack punch her. That overheat meter is way too quick. Okay, what about this one back here? Absolutely nothing once again. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. We got some essence. Cool. What about this one? Okay, a little bit of salvage. Not like we needed. Get that door opened up. What about this one back here? Come on. No. Okay. All right, we'll press that red button as well. Get the pack-a-punch room opened up. Let's just quickly loot the third and final one back here. Come on, and we got a Molotov. Cool. Place that portrait as well. Easy 500 essence. Okay, let's go turn on power. I'm going to keep that final zombie alive just so we can, you know, turn on power, shoot the purple crystals, pack-a-punch, and test numbers on him. And it's also going to give us some time to just fire at a wall or something and see how fast it truly overheats. All right, power button's right there. Boom, power is on. Now we just wait for the purple crystals. A little crystallian, you know. Couple purple crystals, bro. Couple Heisenbergers, you know what I'm saying? Except those were blue. And these are purple. You know, it's Heisenberg's cousin's product, yeah. Just imagine you go to the plug and he's like, I got that Ethereum crystal, dog. Okay, we'll shoot that, and that. There we go. Just a couple more back here. Final crystal. Beautiful. Okay, we have access to Pack Punch, boys, and there we go. Pack 1 Legendary Rarity. Okay, 600 rounds now, so pretty nice increase right there. Before we test numbers, I do want to see how fast it overheats now. Post Pack Punch, and... okay, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Not as good as the belt-fed magazine, but not bad, okay? Like, it's about the time that it would take then to reload, if that makes sense. So, like, if you're using just extended mags and you're firing away, about the same amount of time, honestly. Okay, now in terms of damage, though, let's do a body shot first so we don't instantly kill him. And we are doing 352 damage per body shot with 1,126 damage per critical. Some really good numbers on this thing right here. Okay, spawn in zombies. I want to test those numbers one more time just to verify. 1126, beautiful, and 352. Yep, definitely consistent. Cool. All right, let's just farm a bunch of headshots here. I'm going to get rid of the majority of this round just so we can, you know, do the deadshot, or not deadshot, free perk side Easter egg. And of course, we're going to go ahead and loot that golden trash can over at spawn afterwards. And, you know, fingers crossed, we get a little pack 2 crystal, although we've been lucky enough with the recycling bins for this game. And of course, before we get the free perk, I'll purchase Juggernog just to make sure we don't get that perk for free. Okay, we're gonna come around here, Mr. Peaks, little Mr. Pikachu. Like, brother, something's not right with the iron sights. Like, bro, come on. Like, dude, come on, dude. Yeah, look at that little Mr. Pikachu back there. Let's go. We'll interact with him. Nice. Oh, dude, what? You can interact while you're doing the inspect animation. Cool. The more you know. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, we're gonna land right here. Let's see what free perk we get. And it was Voltrade, and we forgot to get Jug, but you know, it is what it is. It happens. We can also take that portrait right there. Very nice, very nice. And golden trash can. Give us something nice. Got an RCXD. Perfect. So we can use that for the ether blade later on. Ooh, nice little gobblegum's been awarded too. Who's keeping score? Not me. Are you guys keeping score though? Little double points as well. Let's go, baby. You know, it is kind of crazy that we're this close to pack 2 already. Legendary rarity anyways. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, let's go through the other portal. We're gonna head, actually, let's go through this portal and place the portrait, then go to the pack punch room and do the Sam trial. Because we can place this portrait right here. This one, I knew it was that one. And the third and final portrait's back there anyways, so yeah. 2 paintings with 1 pen. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll take... Oh, damn. What was that animation, dude? Huh? Alright, little Samuel L. Trialson back here. Let's just quickly swing around. There we go. Okay, and we got an RCXD challenge. Is there, like, a good RCXD spot for this? There's gotta be something, right? Okay, let's drive the RCXD. There we go. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wait, can they not blow up on top of it? Okay, no, that's perfect then. Hold on, we can swing around here. We're gonna get zombies from that spawn point as well. There we go, it's working. It's working. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, boys. Hold on, let's back it up a little bit. Hold on. We'll go make another. There's gotta be like a spot down here where you can just kind of block the zombies, or like maybe even something like this, you know? And then you park it. Oh my god, it would put it down here. Okay, we'll just do it the traditional way. There we go. 10 out of 10. Nice. Ooh, max ammo for us as well. Nice. And we got a little cash me outside. I won't say no to that. Yeah, at this point, honestly, we might as well chill in this room and quickly go for pack 2. We are super close to it. Oh my goodness. Craft a little selfie just to play it safe. Yeah, we probably should have gone for Jug earlier, but it's all good. And there we go. Pack 2, legendary rarity. We are now doing 704 damage on the body shot. Seems consistent with 2,252 on the critical. Nice. Okay, we can go through this portal right here and place the next portrait. Well, the final portrait. Don't think we got the loose chain. Yeah, there we go. Easy 100 essence right there. An extra 500 from that, and we're pretty close to affording Jug now. All right, let's go for it. And there we go. Got Jug. Thank you. All right, man. We're just 1 pack-a-punch level away from maxing this bad boy out here. Yeah, this thing is just insane right now. I'm just not used to having a legendary pack 2 weapon on round 13. Ooh, that's right. Uber Klaus is gonna spawn in at some... Ooh, another Sam trial. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Did not mean to take that nuke, but we got a little gobblegum stock option. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not like we need it, though. There we go. Let's see what we get. Hold location. Easy. We can pop Mr. Peaks here if things get too hectic. We have a little Casimir we can throw as well. Like, yeah, it's gonna go our way for sure. Okay, just 1 more minute in this spot. Oh no, we ran out of ammo, boys. We ran out of ammo. Alright, we'll pop a little Mr. Peaks. There we go. He's gonna distract them for a few seconds and then start cooking them. Alright, let's just lure the zombies around here. There we go. Nice, we'll take that and we'll pop that. There we go. That's how it's done. And not having ammo right now is kind of rough though. Let's just quickly swing outside. There we go. Can we fight our way back into the room? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got this. We got this. You know, I guarantee we got this, boys. Oh my god. Oh no, we're 2 hits from going down, dude. Come on. There we go. We made it. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got from that. And we got a ray gun. Nice. I'll take it. Probably won't be using it, but I'll take it. Ooh, that's right. We're gonna get Uber Klaus this round as well. Let's go, boys. Come on. Uber Klaus is spawning in up there, so he'll drop down right here. Cool. Okay, let's stand right here for the time being. Focus on Uber Klaus quickly. Okay, he's like pretty weak. Let's pop that just to distract the zombies for a second. Cook Uber Klaus, and nice. Got rid of Uber Klaus's first phase already. That works, and he is gone. We absolutely cooked Uber Klaus. Cool. So far, so good. You know what gun this thing reminds me of now with this conversion kit? The PP919. Very much like that weapon where you can kind of shoot for what feels like forever. I mean, honestly, you're not going to be just standing in place shooting for what, like 40 seconds straight, right? You're going to be moving around, turning back around, shooting at them, running, shooting at them, you know? So like in that sense, it's perfect. I don't know, I feel like they could have made it slightly better, or is it not better, but like make it overheat less quickly? Maybe that's just me though. All right, we are less than 2,000 essence away from pack 3. I guess we might as well quickly start heading over to the pack punch room, just so we can go for pack 3 as soon as we have the essence for it, which we might actually get out here quickly. Yup, we got the essence for it, boys. We got the essence for it. Beautiful. And there we go, pack 3, legendary rarity. We are now doing 4,505 per critical. Definitely seems consistent with 1,408 damage on the body shot. Nice, got a little Uber Klaus back there. Doing some big damage to him. Hold on, let's just swing back around quickly. All right, Uber Klaus is going to be up top now. He's going to drop down. Let's see if we can hit that shoulder pad a bit from here. Yeah, a little bit. Nice, nice. Did some big damage once again. Wish we were a bit closer to him, though. There we go. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I mean, there we go, right? Absolutely cooked that man. Second phase right there. Boom. Second phase is gone. So, yeah, this thing is an absolute demon when it's fully pack-punched and upgraded. You know what, we could stay back here and try to farm some more essence and go for a nice old 3-plate. That's going to help out big time going into the higher rounds. There we go, just firing at that horde, and now it overheats. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it were a bit slower on the overheat. I think, what should we give this thing so far? Like a 7 out of 10, maybe? Yeah, like a 7 out of 10 might be fair. All right, let's purchase that 3-plate. There we go. All right, so we saw the normal damage numbers, and now we still need to test damage with elemental weakness. So let's quickly go back to the director's office by... Oh no, we're probably low on essence for elemental pop though. Okay, let's farm some essence first. Yeah, we only have 1,800. And we run out of... Oh my goodness, man. And we don't even have the essence to buy ammo. Hold on, we'll have to get them all grouped up here. Pop a little Mr. Peaks. Mr. Peaks, do your thing for us, brother. We need some essence. Okay, very nice. I appreciate the help. And we got ammo again. Nice. Bonus points right there, too. Okay, good progress. And of course, it's a Commando Klaus round. Why wouldn't it be? And we could already slap on Cryo Freeze, though. Let's see how much damage we're doing to these guys. 6,761 on the critical already. That is without elemental pop, of course. Okay, we got to 4,000 essence. I guess we'll be able to test it now. Yep, there we go. Okay, how much is it going to be now? 9,856? 7,837. Okay, definitely some solid numbers. So yeah, we saw this bad boy performs prior to pack-a-punching. You know, it's all right. Then if you get double tap before pack-a-punching, you're going to be in for a rough time because it's just going to overheat within a few seconds. And post-pack-a-punch, it's okay. Is it the greatest weapon so far? No. Did I expect more? Absolutely. I honestly figured that since they already messed up with the belt-fed magazine for LMGs, that, you know, they would probably make it a bit better here. But then again, this is an SMG, right? You can't really expect it to handle like an LMG would, especially in terms of ammo. So, like, am I gonna complain about it? Probably not, probably not. So yeah, now the only thing left to do would be to take this bad boy all the way to round 55, being the zombies health cap, to see how it holds up there. So I will see you guys as soon as I make it to round 55. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to round 55. So we are now up against round 100 health cap zombies. And as you guys could see, we are cooking them in absolutely no time. It is kind of crazy how fast you cook with this thing. However, the overheat thing is somewhat of an issue, I will say. You can't really shoot for too long, as you guys can see right there. So you can get maybe like, okay, let's see how many kills we get here. So 2, 3, 4 kills. 4 kills and then it overheats. Like, brother, come on, Treyarch. Like, honestly, they could have doubled the overheat time. Like, if it were doubled, this thing would easily... okay, there we go. We moved. Nice. But like I was about to say, if they would have doubled, you know, how long it takes until it overheats, this thing would easily be a solid, like, 9 out of 10 weapon. Because, like, damage-wise, she is kind of cooking, as you guys see. But yeah, honestly, at this point, dude, you might as well actually use the extended mag. And look at that. The time it takes until it cools down. If you have speed cola with classic formula, you could easily just reload your extended mag. So... honestly, L attachment for zombies, at least. I heard that in Warzone it's also bugged at the moment to where you can't buy ammo, as far as I know. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't tested it, but just from what I've heard. So yeah, I don't know. It's as if they... I don't know. Like, the idea of the attachment's amazing, don't get me wrong, but it honestly feels like Treyarch kind of came up with the idea. They, you know, designed it, they made it, they added it to the game, but they never really tested it, if that makes sense. Because, like, brother, there's no way a zombies player at Treyarch tested this thing and they were like, oh yeah, this is awesome, great idea. But who knows, we're gonna stay hopeful here, because the belt-fed magazine attachment was also pretty trash when it initially dropped, at least for zombies. So, fingers crossed, this thing does end up getting a buff, which it definitely needs, in my opinion. So yeah, man, Treyarch, just go ahead and buff this thing ever so slightly and I'll be happy. Pop a little Mr. Peaks there, get them all grouped up, you know what I'm saying? And it overheated again, of course it did. Why wouldn't it? But like, in terms of ammo, generally speaking, ammo hasn't really been an issue. We haven't had to like buy ammo constantly or anything like that, so everything's good in that regard. I also tried using this thing over at the boxes by the Exfil, where you can kind of climb up and there's only one place zombies can come from, and like, you can get a couple kills and then you just need to run and loop around the entire room. I'll show you guys when we're at the Exfil site. But yeah, that is kind of unfortunate, I will say. But there we go. That's okay. This is the last zombie of round 55 right there. That's going to kick us up to round 56, and we can head over to the Exfil. All right, perfect. Let's call her in, and there we go. We're also going to buy some ammo just to make sure we're maxed out on that. You know what? We might as well craft up some extra armor plates quickly as well, and beautiful. Okay, let's wait for them to spawn in. We're also going to get a nice little Uber Klaus for this round, which is solid. I don't quite see him anywhere yet, though. Okay, he spawned in back there. All right, let's try to focus on some of these zombies. And as you can see, you already need to move. That's the box I was talking about before on round 55, by the way. So yeah, kind of unfortunate how fast this thing overheats, honestly. All right, let's cook these zombies. We're going to have to, like, take minor pauses in between shooting. There we go. We're just gonna have to do it that way so we don't overheat constantly, because the time it takes to cool down, once again, if you'd have speed cola with classic formula, you could easily get a full reload in during that time. So I don't know, honestly, you might as well just go with the extended mag attachment. But yeah, damage wise for the PPSH, as you guys can see, she is kind of cooking. And we can exfil already. We made it. Successful exfil. But I'm still going to try to deal with this Uber Klaus here. Just give me a little second here. There we go. We broke his armor. Of course, now it's overheating by the time we can shoot at him. Okay, we got some damage off. Hold on, actually. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep. That's a nice thumbnail right there, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's buy some ammo. Quickly keep cooking them. Second shoulder pad right there. Swing around on. Oh my god, we completely messed up with that slide. It's all good though. Come on, break the shoulder pad, Hip. You got this, brother. And it overheated again. Just wait a second. There we go. Let's keep shooting. Beautiful. Criticals. Nice. Get some tea baggage in. There we go. Oh yeah, phase two. Let's not forget about that. Okay, let's kill him quickly, and there we go. Let's get out of here. Okay, 3,218 eliminations, 886 criticals, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Honestly, not bad. But yeah, that's all thanks to the PPSH itself. No thanks to the attachment. Once again, just use extended mags with classic formula on Speed Cola, and you'll have a better time. Trust me. Okay, made some good progress on the Nuketown event as well. I honestly haven't been rushing this event because none of the rewards are really worthwhile in my opinion. I guess the attachment is, you know, once it actually gets buffed, which it needs to. Treyarch, buff this thing, please. But yeah, other than that, like, brother, come, like, dude, I'm not gonna be smacking zombies with a mannequin arm, like, what? Or playing as, what's it called, Merc Test, yeah. Or maybe some of you guys want to play as Ladykin, you know, you never know, maybe. But yeah, in regards to the attachments for the PPSH, of course, we went with the iron sights. We also have the suppressor, CHF barrel to maximize our critical damage output. Underbarrel attachment gets locked by the helical mag. Of course, once again, helical mag attachment. Quick draw stock, steady aim laser, and last but not least, rapid fire to maximize that DPS. So like PPSH with extended mag 2, I'd probably give it like a good 9 out of 10, but with this attachment as it is right now, maybe a 7 out of 10, maybe even a 6.5 out of 10, honestly, until it gets buffed. Treyarch, please buff it. But yeah, until that thing gets buffed, if there is another weapon or a specific build you guys want to see me check out, then be sure to drop a comment down below and I will do so. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are. And as always, goodbye.